Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Good.
I do want to talk today.
I was going to put my
Be
foot on
careful
you.
with that. About two of the best body weight exercises, in my opinion, of course, that you can do
I think
at
many
home.
would agree with you.
I think you're right. They're very popular, and that is the push-up, as I was doing, and the pull-up. But they can be very difficult. As a matter
A
of
challenge.
challenging. I could not do pulls for decades.
Right, I
From
remember.
from high school, I quit doing them, and I went back into my 30s. I couldn't do them, and I just quit because
And
I didn't
here
want
you
to.
are in your 50s
Yeah,
doing
and
them.
now I can do them. We're going to show you how you can do push-ups, pull-ups at any level, and you'll do them very well. So hold on.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, now there's a lot of different options for beginners or people who maybe have an injury and they're trying to get back
Right.
into their push-up or pull-up routine, which was one of my situations as well with an injury. We do push-ups so you can start them on the wall, you can go to the bench. And,
Right.
it's an excellent way to progress with it. I personally didn't like it for some reason, and then I came up with, it's not my idea, but this option of using loop bands with a pull-up bar. And I'm going to show you how to do push-ups with this same
Right.
system. So you do need to have some material, equipment. The loop bands, and you're going to want to get a set of them. Usually they're either 4 or 5 different resistances in a set. Okay, they call them pull-up bands online a lot.
Right.
So I don't really know why. They do work for the pull-up, but I use them for all kinds of exercises for resistance. Now, as far as a pull-up bar, if you already have one, you can use it. If you haven't, I'm going to make a suggestion on what I think is probably the best system to buy. This
Is not it.
this is an example of what I would not recommend. The
Right.
good thing about them is they're very cheap. The bad
There's a
thing,
reason.
yeah, there's a bad thing about them is they're maybe a little dangerous.
Yeah, they could fail.
This is the time you open up the door and it fits into the door. This fits above
On the trim.
which so it can kind of scratch or pull the trim off, which there are videos showing people having their accidents with
Well,
these.
they're only taxed it by little nails.
Yeah, trim nails are not
Right.
made for body weight. But, anyways, one way or another, if you have this, you can use it. Be careful, particularly with what I'm showing you here. I
Right.
wouldn't recommend using this with the loop band assist. So just want to make that clear. Now, can we go over here, Tanner? All right. So if you go online, there are dozens, literally dozens of varieties of pull-up systems you
A
can
plethora.
Plethora. There you go, Bob. I'm going to recommend, I don't care if it's a self-standing or something you bolt to the wall. Some of them bolt to the ceiling. Make sure you bolt them in well to the studs or wherever is safe, okay? I like this, a bar that goes horizontal, which they pretty much all have. Then you can do pull-ups, chin-ups. But these extra bars that come out so you can grab like this offers another option, works different muscle groups, and for me, it's much more comfortable.
Yeah, in neutral.
Yeah, and it might be an age thing. Maybe when I was 30, it wouldn't have mattered, but now it does. I feel much better doing this. And then some of them have this alternate, this wide pull-up out here, and it angles down, which keeps your wrists in neutral. And when you do this, you're working more of the lats, and that's an option as well. So you got all these options when you have this. And if you're using the pull-up assist bands,
Right here, Brad.
yeah, I'll get to the push-ups in a bit. These are really handy. Now, we've had videos where, you go like this and you wrap it around like this, and it works okay to good. I have found that it's much easier just to put it around these like this, like that. I
Well,
simply
show us, Brad.
Put that onto my knees, and I'm going to do my pull-ups with the band much nicer like that. And of course, use different bands if you need more assistance.
What about the push-ups?
Oh, the push-ups, yes. I'm trying to think if I missed anything about the pull-ups, but I don't think so. Now, what you do for the pull-ups, push-ups,
Push-ups.
is put it in the same place.
Right.
Now I'm going to put this part of the band right across through my armpits
Okay.
and right at the high level of my chest. So this is something females can do as well, comfortably. You need to have clothing. You don't have to, but it's
Alright.
more comfortable because the band may feel uncomfortable. And then you simply go down to your push-up position, and you can do the standard GI, and you will be amazed. This is a red band, and it really makes a difference on how easy this is. Now, if you want it a little harder, you can simply, there's a band skinnier than this, the
Right.
yellow one, or you can go to, you won't be able to go to the big, strong band, the purple band. Oh, here. I don't think it's going to
Stretch enough.
stretch far enough. Probably will. I could do that. As a
You
matter
could
of fact,
probably do one-handed push-ups.
I did try that, Bob. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
I think I had to.
Go, Brad.
What?
Go, Brad.
Oh, go. Oh, my gosh. One-handed. Get centered. Nope, I would need another band to do one-handed.
Not bad, though.
Sorry about that.
Not bad.
But it really is a nice way. I injured my shoulder swimming 2 years ago. I couldn't do push-ups regularly, which would bother me because I always could do. I wanted to do 60 push-ups on my 60th birthday.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, no, that was 59 or 58.
Oh, was it really?
I'm
Oh.
not going to be 60 for a couple months yet,
Yeah.
Bob. But anyways, that ruined that goal because I can't do push-ups without the red band assist.
Sure.
But it's getting better. It's a problem, and it's getting better. Great way to do push-ups, both either injured or weak, or just because it's more fun. You feel stronger.
That's
What do you got to say, Bob?
I'm tired.
I'm
Watch
getting warm
you.
too, yeah. So enjoy your push-ups, enjoy your pull-ups. You can do it with any level.
Enjoy life.
Get the right equipment. Be careful. Be careful,
Peace.
especially if you're going to try with one of these.
All right.